Hey, what's going on, guys? Everybody, your driver Mike, what is going on? Nice to see you in here. Everyday Basic Collector, hey. Hey, what's going on, guys? Whoa, okay, well, sound works. Today we are talking about YouTuber problems and how to fix them, because we all know that, part of being a YouTuber is running into all kinds of problems, all types of obstacles that we have to overcome. So that's what we're talking about today in this live stream, and we're starting right now. That didn't go over very well, did it? So I'm going to start again. Hey, what's going on, guys? Kalash, what is going on? Imram, Isaac, what is going on? Nice to see you in here. Today we are talking... Okay, we're going to start again. We're talking about... Nope. Today we are talking about YouTuber problems and how to overcome them, because, as YouTubers, we all have problems that we run into in the process of making our content, in the process of, getting our voice out there and all that stuff. So that's what we're talking about in today's live stream, and we're starting right now. That's just how it is. What is going on? My name is Nick. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow your channel, make videos, and all types of other YouTube related stuff, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. All right, guys. So today we are talking about the different problems that we as YouTubers run into when we are making our content, when we are, being creative, when we're doing the stuff that it is that we like to do. So, Nick, you said Jericho, you crossed 100 subscribers. Congratulations. That is awesome. That is fantastic. So, a few things that I want to talk about here, and then we will get into the basic conversation of this live stream, is just stopping by for a minute. Nick, keep up the good work. Here, B-Bar, thank you. I appreciate it. I see you just left a comment a little bit ago, too. Thank you for that. I will respond shortly. But a few things that I want to go over on my list, and the reason I wanted to talk about this today is because I got one of these, and it is a audio interface. So basically, instead of running my mic through my H4n audio recorder, now I'm running my mic through this thing, and it's going into my computer. And the big idea is that I am going to run the sound through Adobe Audition, and that's going to help me, give more presence in my voice. Basically, it's going to allow me to process my audio as it's all coming through, so that, it gives a nice full sound when I'm live also, just like it sounds in the videos. That's what I'm going for. But I've spent the last 3 hours trying to get that routing done, nice to see you too, Minka, trying to get it all, basically trying to get everything connected and make it work. And another problem that I had was that it was coming through in mono. I didn't know that in OBS you can just click a button and it will take that mono or that stereo signal and then take it through mono, so it'll come through on both sides when people are listening to it. That was another thing that I struggled with. So, I'm going through my own problems. Thanks for the feedback, Ann. I appreciate it. Larry Snow, what is going on? So, those are the problems that I was facing today, the tech problems, right? So, we all have these things that we go through. We get new gear. We got to figure out how to use it. We got to figure out, what's going on. That's part of what it is that we do as YouTubers, as video creators. And one thing that I do want to talk about that is on this list, Away Xminas16 says that I have low confidence. Can you help? A few tips. So I'm going to add that to my list right here. And we are just going to go ahead and talk about that one right now as we go into the rest of these. But what I have on my list so far that we are rated R reviews. Right now, I am shooting this on a C922 Logitech webcam running through OBS. And OBS is how I do the chat and the graphics on there and all of that stuff. But so basically, here's my list. And if you guys want to add to this, let me know. Okay, Larry says that he's still trying to figure out his lighting. So we'll go ahead and talk about lighting. And we might get some behind the scenes stuff going here to go over some of this. Because here's what's on my list that I want to go over that people always talk about in the comments. One is we're going to talk about low confidence, like they just talked about, how to overcome camera shyness. The second one is how to come up with the video ideas. Larry just suggested lighting, because he's having trouble with lighting. Another one that is a common thing that I usually end up talking about with clients of mine when I do consulting is file management. How do you organize all of this stuff? Learning how to edit is a common problem. Getting noticed, of course, is a common problem. And my issue today, which is gear and getting new gear and going through that learning curve of, you know, upping your game and trying to get everything better and better and better and better as time passes. So that is what we're going over today. So let's go ahead and dive into the very first one. And real quick before we do, I just want to hop in the comment section and give some shout outs. Kalasha G, what is going on? Nice to see you. And Anek Kamstra, I hope I'm saying that right. Nice to see you in here too. Should I make super short tutorials or more personal stories in it too? I would separate the two. I would definitely make tutorials if that's what you're trying to do. I would also add in, you know, maybe little tidbits or something as you're going through if it applies to the tutorial that you are that you're sharing. But basically on YouTube and every other outlet, you know, even if you're reading a book, you know, you want to get to the actual info. Video Gamer X, what's going on? You want to, hey, eyesight build, what is going on? Nice to see you, my man. But yeah, you want to get to that information. So instead of dragging it on, you know, with a personal story, they're there for the actual information. So you want to make sure that you put that value out there first. So the first thing that we are going to talk about is the low confidence, and we're going to wrap that into overcoming camera shyness and basically getting the confidence to project yourself onto camera and to just not be afraid to really care what people think about, you know, what it is that you're doing on YouTube. So a few ways that you can build up confidence. And one of the ways that I highly recommend to people is to make a bunch of videos and go through the entire process, edit your videos, do everything so that you get used to the actual workflow, the actual process of putting a video together, presenting on video and all of that, and then critique yourself, right? And keep doing it, keep practicing, keep making videos. And over time, what's going to happen is you're going to say, okay, well, you know, it was obvious that I was not confident in this one. And you don't have to put these online. You don't have to upload these. These are for your personal critique, right? So your first video, you put it together and you say, hey, hey, Roberto Blake, what is going on? What are your thoughts on what the YouTuber culture has become? I think it's fun, man. I think it's all evolving. You know what I mean? I think the YouTube culture, so to speak, I think it's cool that, you know, that there's the community aspect of it, and there's also the creative aspect of it. And I think that is absolutely fantastic. But as far as the confidence thing goes, back on that is make a bunch of videos, right? Don't put them online, but as you make videos, make one video, critique it, right? And then say, okay, well, I didn't like that. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. And make another video and then critique that video. And if it takes you 10 videos, 20 videos, 50 videos in order to build your confidence up, in order to actually get on camera, then that's what it takes. If you really want to do it, if you really want to use YouTube as, you know, as a platform for something. Mina, the universe guru in the house. Nice to see you. And guys, just so you know, Mina actually has a video coming on my channel on Monday. So keep an eye out for that. But that's one thing you can do to gain confidence. Two, another thing is to really get in front of the camera. Like for me, one thing that I do for the confidence in front of the camera is I'll actually get pumped up before I get on camera. So, you know, I might jump around a little bit, and then I'll do a bunch of takes sometimes. Sometimes I'll just turn it on and go for it. But if I'm feeling kind of skittish and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm not really feeling it today, but I need to make a video, then I'll get pumped up. You know, I'll try to get fired up and get my energy levels high and project my voice more and things like that. And by doing that, you know, it really helps kind of, you know, build that confidence up as well. So hopefully you found that helpful. Hopefully that answered your question. The next one I'm going to move into here is for Larry. Larry says that he's having trouble with lighting. One problem that people seem to have with lighting is they try to overdo it. Like, you know, hey, I want to get everything as bright as possible. But the thing is that's not necessary. The idea with lighting is basically you're filling shadows, right? So with lighting, if you focus on your message instead of yourself, you'll overcome your fears of being on camera, says Eyesight Build, says Herman over at Eyesight Build. And that's true. That's absolutely true. And just to jump back on that real quick, that is another thing that can be really helpful. If you're focused more on your goal instead of what people are going to think of you, then that can really, help you push through a lot of barriers along the way. Thanks for that tip, Herman. But on the lighting, yeah, basically you're trying to fill in shadows, right? So like my particular setup, like right now, all I have is one light bouncing off of a wall over here, and it looks okay. It's not amazing, but it looks okay. And of course, all the blue stuff that I have going on back here, that's 2 lights with just blue bulbs in them, like 2 can lights with blue bulbs in them projecting onto the back. And then I have, just for the live streams, I have another one sitting on the floor over here that is coming up here and filling this area. That is normally kind of dark, but it's filling this area with a little bit of color as well. So with lighting, let's say you're standing in front of your camera. This is your camera, right? If you put one light here at like a 45-degree angle, you put another light over here at a 45-degree angle, all you have to do is just kind of move them back and forth until you get the, closer and further away at that same angle to get the look that you're going for, to get the, the right amount of light. And, a lot of that also comes down to your camera settings, making sure that, your camera settings are dialed in and that you're not overexposing your shot. So if that's the problem that you're having, try to back off the lighting a little bit, try not to go as bright. Start with one light and then work off of that. And if you're using a DSLR, then, you can also use the sun for light, just kind of sit kind of close to a window or something like that, Larry. So hopefully that answers your question. Raymond Kirkland says, hey, I subbed to you this morning. High five, fist bump. Welcome aboard, Raymond. Lots of fun stuff in store for you. Dolce Mom Life, what is going on? Dolce Mom Life says she was nervous in the beginning, but I found that the more you record, the easier it gets. And I keep going like this because I've got this bar thing coming out here from my tripod for the webcam. The easier it gets, and be yourself. People really feed off of that. That is another thing on the confidence thing. Being yourself is huge. Just learning to get in, comfortable in your own shoes. And what's funny is, in the process of, making videos over time, what happens is you also kind of find your groove, so to speak, to where, if you go back and you watch the first videos on my channel, my presentation is completely different than it is now, right? Because it's just stuff you learn along the way. You stuff that you may have taken as more important. It's not really as important as you might have thought, because with my channel, when I first started, it was more of like a, hey, I'm going to use this for, marketing purposes. And, basically that was it. So I looked around at other channels and I said, okay, well, they're making, hey, Vigard, what is going on? Vigard, Nerdy Explorer, late to the party again. No, I'm just kidding, man. Awesome to see you here. Thanks for swinging in. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, lost it. Yeah, being yourself is huge. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was thinking that, hey, I watched all these other videos and I said, hey, I need to present myself in a similar way that these people are doing it because that's how they're doing it, because they're doing a similar thing or whatever. And then as you go along, you start thinking, you know what? I'm not going to do that because that's, I'm just going to just do it how I want to do it. And I'm not going to try to be this other person. I'm just going to do it how I want to do it instead. And when I started doing that, then things started happening, the channel started, responding to that, and viewers started responding to that. The next thing that I want to talk about is coming up with video ideas, because that's a common YouTuber problem. And this is, regardless of the niche that you're in, you can go out. Actually, Roberto Blake, he was in here. I don't know if he's still in here or not, but Roberto Blake made a video about this as well. And in his video, the whole thing was basically, go to a magazine rack, go spend some time in a bookstore and look at the stuff, related to the topics that you cover on your YouTube channel. Hop in the autocomplete, start typing in a bunch of stuff and see what people are looking for and make videos about that. Go out into the world, like if you make videos about fishing, go fishing maybe, and just start writing down, okay, as I'm going through this process, what is it that I'm doing that I can share with other people that I can share, you know, hey, I'm, you know, tying my hook this certain way. Can I make a video about that? Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to add it to my list, right? So coming up with video ideas, once you learn that you don't have to just sit there in a quiet room and, you know, write down a bunch of video ideas, like, which that's good too. But if you just go out into the world and, or you hop on the internet or you look and see what other people in your niche are doing, then it can be an extremely easy process to where you just start getting flooded with ideas because you're opening yourself up for it by getting all of that inspiration from magazines and bookstores and, you know, shows that are around your niche and things like that. So hopefully that will help you come up with video ideas. Larry Snow, thank you very much. $15 super chat says, thanks, Nick, for all you do. Question, do suggested videos at the end of embeds affect session time? I've been reading that you should remove that option. To me, that doesn't make any sense. Do suggested videos at the end of embeds affect session time? Okay, if somebody's watching your video and they click into one of those embeds, then that's adding to your session time. So that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing at all. So yeah, I'm not sure where you heard that, but anytime that they go deeper into YouTube, whatever avenue they take to go deeper into YouTube, if you are the source of that, your videos that are embedded, then you are the one that is benefiting from that. Next up on the list is tech issues in gear. And like I said, this is what I went through today with this thing, right? Is I got this and I thought to myself, hey, this is going to be great for the live stream tonight. I'm going to have this and it's going to be awesome because I'm going to route my Adobe Audition through it into OBS. And there's another piece of software that you connect them through as well. But for whatever reason, and I'm doing this all on my desktop. Normally I do it on my that laptop or this laptop over here. And I'm doing this on the desktop now. And you know, I'm trying to route all this stuff through. I even had to update my Windows as an example, and it just wasn't working out. So yeah, Focusrite, crazy loops. And part of what it is that we do, no problem, Larry, happy to help. So part of what it is that we do, if you want to record on a Mac, BK Banga, no, I do not have anything on a Mac, but if you want to record on a stereo, if you want to record a mono signal in stereo on a Mac, or in OBS, there's just a button. If you go into your audio, you can just change it from stereo to mono. That's one of the things that I had to figure out tonight. But yeah, with gear, you know, I mean, part of the fun of all of this stuff, even though it can be frustrating at times, is just thinking, okay, well, hey, I'm just trying to make everything better. And just remember that, you know, when you get gear and you know, you're having all this frustration about, you know, oh, I can't get it to work the way that I want. I should have been on, you know, 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago. Just hang in there, keep pushing through, and just remember that the fun of what it is that, you know, that you're doing and that pushing through, trying to make things better, ultimately is going to be a benefit. So hang in there if that is your problem. Another thing is file management. Now, this is a big one. Professor Nez in the house, what is going on, my man? Nice to see you in here. So with file management, I actually have an image for this, and it's on my other laptop, and I had planned to have it here for the stream, but with the other technical stuff, I didn't get here in time. Foodie Tori, what is going on? Nice to see you. And but basically, this is one of the first things that I go over with clients of mine when I do the consulting for them is, you know, how are you managing your files? How can you keep all this stuff organized and make it easy so that you can speed up your workflow, right? Because speeding up your workflow is, Anne says, high five, good to see a guru not using a Mac. Yeah, I'm not on a Mac. I'm a PC guy. Hector Penna, what is going on? Professor Nez says Nick Nimmin is the best. Thanks, Professor. I appreciate it. But yeah, with file management, it's really important. Justin Bennett, what is going on? We are just getting started, Justin. You are not late. Yes, how to stay organized. Okay, a good way to do this, I'm actually going to try to show it to you here. I can't show it to you because I'm out of Post-its, but since I don't have that image, basically in a nutshell, and I'm not saying that this is the best way to do it, I'm saying that this is how I do it, and this helps me speed through my workflow. If you're not doing it already, it really helps to template your files. So basically, if you start at the root, in your root folder, so say you have a folder called YouTube as an example, and then inside of that folder, having your video graphics folder, having an assets folder, which is basically where all of your audio and things like that are concerned, having an actual videos folder, and then inside of that videos folder, you have each individual folder for each video that you're making. And then inside of that, another string of folders, for audio, for meta, for the actual videos themselves, for the final, for the thumbnail, so that you keep everything organized. So when you take this stuff, because Justin Bennett just said, to manage space. So when you take all this stuff and you archive it on external drives, or if you have a RAID setup or something like that, then everything is together with the exception of the main elements. Now, what I mean by the main elements is when you set up a template. So let's say that you're using Adobe Premiere. So you have basically a template file. So in the main root of that template file, you have your Adobe, or in the main root of that template file, you have, it just template is the name of the folder. And inside of that, you have your actual project file for Premiere. When you open that file up, or basically when you go to make a new video, you copy that folder and then you paste it. And then when you open that Premiere file up, inside of that Premiere file, you already have your intro. You already have any transitions that you use, as part of your stuff. You already have your end card in there. You already have all of this stuff in there. And it's referenced so that when you back up your individual folders, everything is still connected. Because basically, if you have a video graphics folder, so basically you have your root, right? And then you have, which is YouTube. And then inside of that, you have one of the folders in there is video graphics. You know what? I'm going to do a whole video about this actually, but one of the folders in there is video graphics. Then all of your videos are referencing that video graphics file. So it's going to save you space, and it's going to keep everything synced together, right? So trying to explain this here. So basically with your Premiere file referencing your intro, if you take your folder with all of your other stuff in it for Premiere or for that particular video, and you archive it, then it's still going to be connected to that intro file when you actually bring it back onto your computer to re-edit it for Facebook or whatever it is that you are going to do. So because of that, it's a good idea to also if you make a change to your main video or to your main video assets that you use, as far as your intro, your lower thirds, your end cards, the stuff that you use in all of your videos, then you also want to transfer that to your archive file as well, and then break those archives down by dates, by the changes that you make to your main assets. But basically with all of your files referencing these main assets, what's really cool about it is, let's say that let's say that you decide to, okay, well, I'm going to start uploading videos to VidMe or to Facebook in addition to YouTube. Well, what you can do is you can go in and you can actually make a copy of your assets file, or out of your assets folder, and all of your intros and end cards and all that stuff are in there. And you can go in and you have that backup copy, and then you modify the original copy so that you have something that's related to Facebook. So if you say, okay, well, I need to batch 100 videos in order to get, all this stuff up onto Facebook, then you just go in and you change your YouTube end card to something that is, in the language of Facebook, remember to like our page, or, something like that. And then when you open up your file, all of that stuff is already in there, and it's already those changes are already made. You don't have to actually drop anything new in there, and then you can just render it out, right? So that makes it all faster in the event that you have to, or in the event that you want to spread out onto other platforms, or you want to make a new render or something like that. But having everything templated and referencing specific things that are already grouped into folders by what it is that they are can be a humongous time saver. And real quick, guys, if you have not given this video a like yet, make sure to give this video a thumbs up right now. just so I know that you're, so I know you're digging the information. I don't know if you are or not. That's how I judge. That's how I judge my worth, right? Okay, so the next problem that we're talking about, we're actually going to pull this from the comments. So, AB Craft Gaming and Animation says, I joined your VIP club. That is very cool. Welcome to the VIP, my friend. And guys, also, anybody in here, just so you know, Tuber Tools, I'm going to delete that, tubertools.com/members. We are now open. I'm still adding tons of stuff to the additional members area when you go in there, but it's like video graphics. I have audio files in there, all types of really awesome stuff that you can use in your videos. And in addition to that, I am doing monthly training videos in there as well, where I go really in depth on a bunch of different things. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, head over to tubertools.com/members and sign up for that. Sign up for that now. Okay, I just gave you a thumbs up. Thanks, I appreciate it, Levi. Okay, thumbs up and share too. Awesome, done already, Nick. Thank you. I liked the video as soon as you said now. Thanks. Okay, could you please talk about how many channels do you recommend per creator? Do you make a different channel for each category? Example of vlogs versus everything else. Okay, Yanek92 asks, could you talk about, basically in a nutshell, they're asking if you should do one channel with a bunch of different topics on it or a bunch of channels with one topic on each channel. Here's the thing. Yes, I own JoeTube. I own Tuber Tools. That is my website. That's basically one of the ways that, in addition to ads, that I monetize what it is that I do here on YouTube. The front end store, I've had that up for a while, but I just got the membership area open. So yeah, that's my website. But yeah, basically with the thing with the multiple channels, right, is when you're small, it's not that big of a deal because, it's easy to manage 5 different channels if you want. But as your channel grows, then you have a lot of comments that you have to reply to, or you don't have to, but it's a good idea to reply to. You also have videos that you have to make that you have to make in order to keep up with your update schedule. So it's more of a benefit if you can focus on just a few topics or one topic and put all of your effort into one channel starting out instead of spreading yourself out thin, right? Now, one thing that you can do if you have a lot of topics that you like to talk about is you can put those topics under an umbrella if they fit. So as an example, like Roberto Blake, which I think he bailed, but he was in the chat here just a few minutes ago. And one of the things that he does on his channel is basically about creativity and helping creators and motivating creators and inspiring creative people, right? So all of the content that he makes is based on helping people do creative things or inspiring people to do creative things or whatever. So because he's under that umbrella of creativity and helping creative people, that gives him a lot of areas of videos that he can make. So he can make, he makes photography videos, he makes YouTube tips videos and things like that to where, oh, he is still in here. Yeah, and he says also, if you're not watching the chat, Roberto says one channel versus many comes down to intent. In his case, he didn't do channels for topics, but he did launch channels for my other businesses. So, so yeah, that's a good point as well as your intent. But if you can do also like he's done as far as, putting a few topics underneath an umbrella of, let's see here, exactly that umbrella gives me freedom. Yeah, for sure. But if you can do like he's done and put your topics underneath that umbrella, then going with a bunch of topics is perfectly okay. But if you're making videos about fishing and you're making videos about computers, then most likely, the people that are into fishing, they may be into your computer stuff, but they might be more into your fishing stuff, and the computer people might not be into fishing. Like me, for example, if I were to go to a channel and I was like, hey, their tips are great on how to solve problems on my computer. If I was watching a channel on how to fix my Focusrite to get it all worked out, and they were also making fishing videos, then I wouldn't care about their fishing videos. And when their fishing videos popped up, I wouldn't click on them. So take that as you will. The only downside of many topics is how it impacts view to sub ratio, which may or may not matter to you. Yeah, absolutely. Roberto Blake in here dropping knowledge bombs. Thanks. Downside of many talks, how it impacts the view ratio, which may or may not matter to you. Yeah, it's an excellent point. Excellent point. And what he means by that is basically this, like, kind of a similar thought that I was going with as far as, you know, if you're making fishing videos and you're making computer videos, then you're going to hurt the amount of people that are subscribing to you that are not into your fishing content. If they're into your computer content and if they're into your fishing content, then you're going to hurt the amount of people that are subscribing to you and increase the people that are unsubscribing to you if they are not interested in your computer content. Because what's going to happen is they're going to get those email notifications and they could end up turning them off because they're like, well, hey, they just uploaded 2 computer videos in a row and I don't care about computer videos. I hardly have the time to go in and watch a fishing video, but I do because I like their fishing videos and I don't want to be bothered with those notifications of a computer video. He also says, I'm guessing that that he is replying to someone. He says, creating an MCM isn't easy and you need an actual business. Nice tip. I'm guessing somebody was asking how to create a MCN. Okay, now I'm going to... Hector Penna says, Nick and Roberto dropping knowledge, back to school time, taking notes. I love it when a Roberto comes in here. It's great. Hey, man. Well, actually, I'm not even going to say it here in the chat. Okay, is uploading once a week enough or is twice a week now the minimum? It depends on what you're making. It depends on what your goals are. This is for Dollar Dude. It depends on what you're making. It depends on what your goals are. If you're making content that can catch momentum on once a week, that's fine. You know, there's animation channels that upload once a month and they do fantastic. So it all depends on what it is that you're uploading and what your actual goals are. Like if you are, you know, trying to grow as fast as humanly possible, then uploading more in most cases is going to help you, because not only are you creating all of those doorways into your channel and into your content, but you're also learning a lot. With every video you upload, you learn a little bit, right? You're like, okay, well, this one didn't rank as well as I had hoped. Why did it not rank? And you start figuring it out, or with how you actually put the video together, or, you know, some technical issue along the way, or whatever it happens to be. With every video that you upload, you know, there's a little bit to be learned from it. So sometimes a lot. So the more you upload, the more you learn. But on the flip side, depending on the type of content that you're uploading and what your personal goals are, which is, you know, what it comes down to more than anything, that is what dictates how often you should upload. Man, Roberto and Nick in the same chat thingy. That's totally awesome. It is awesome. Yeah, I love it when he comes in here. A counter to the issue of multiple topics is to build a show. Okay, here's another one from Roberto. More knowledge bombs. You know what? I need to just do a split screen on here, Roberto. Hey, well, see, I don't know how to do that here in OBS yet. I was going to say I should just give you my my Skype and just pull you right into the chat here, but I don't know how to do it. A counter to that, Roberto said that the counter to the multiple topics is to build a show as a type of hub for all of your subscribers. Okay, so let's see here. How to grow. I am at 64 subscribers now. Congratulations on crossing the 50 subscriber mark. Rig Freaks. Just keep making videos, keep learning, and learn how to rank your videos in search and make content that people are looking for. And learn how to share your content also so that you can pull people in that way as well. Hey, Nick, an important question. Third Brother asks, hey, Nick, an important question. How can I live stream if I do mobile games like VR on my channel and still having the other phone filming me? I really want to know to start streaming. Important question. How can I stream if I do mobile games like VR on my channel and still have the other phone filming me? So basically, Third Brother, are you saying that you are wanting to do multiple camera angles? Or not multiple camera angles, but basically you want a screen of your phone and you want a screen of your game? Not sure. Okay, Roberto says we can do a split screen on Zoom in a few weeks when I get back from traveling, but before VidCon. Yeah, that's cool. That would be awesome. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, I with Zoom, I've done the multiple thing with Zoom, not on my channel, but on another one, and it was cool. I don't have a Zoom account, but I will get one specifically for that. That would be awesome, Roberto. Let's see here. Yes, ranking videos. How do you do that properly? The real simple way, because because a lot of people really complicate ranking videos, and a simple way to do it, especially as you are getting started, a real simple way to get your foot in the door is to basically, you want to research the topic that you're going for. You want to see who you're competing against, and you want to basically go for a long, reasonably long keyword phrase instead of just going for individual words. So basically, one really easy way to do this is to go to the YouTube autocomplete, start typing something related to the topics that you are talking about, and see what comes up. And whatever topic it is, then go a few more letters of the alphabet deeper. So let's say if you were doing, I like to use GTA for this, I don't know why, but let's say that you were doing like GTA 5, right? And you're a gamer. So instead of doing GTA 5 and trying to rank for GTA 5, then if you go for like GTA 5 all houses, then what you're doing in that situation is, and that's if you are making, you know, a gaming video showing people where all the houses are in GTA 5. But this is the example I like to give. But instead of going for GTA 5, you go for GTA 5 all houses. And by doing that, you are significantly reducing your competition. And every step further that you do that, like, you know, each step longer that you do that, the less competition that you're going to have. And the one thing that you have to keep in mind, and this is where, my stream just died. And this is where research comes in, is you want to make sure that you don't go too far out to where nobody's actually looking for the string that you are using. But in a nutshell, basically, once you get that phrase and you figure out, okay, well, this particular phrase is something that people are looking for. This is something that, there we go. This is something that I can make a video about. Then once you have that phrase, gosh, I keep doing that. Then you put you put that phrase in your description. You put that phrase as your title or a part of your title, and you use that phrase and variations of it in your tags as well. And you try to keep everything in your description and your tags as relevant as possible around that particular phrase. That's the easy way to do it when you're first getting started. Let's see here. AdWords tool is great for that too. Absolutely. Yeah, the keyword planner is also good. And that's good for research, and that's good for affiliate marketing. MC says that the AdWords tool is great for that too. And it is. It's fantastic because the keyword planner inside of AdWords, they basically tell you suggestions. Not only do they give you a rough estimate of the amount of searches that you're getting, which they're not as specific these days as they used to be, but they give you a rough estimate of how many people are actually looking for the terms or the phrase that you're putting together. And in addition to that, they give you variations. So they give you other things that people may be searching for, that other people are searching for, related to the particular phrase that you are trying to rank for. Yeah, so thanks for mentioning that, affiliate marketing MC. Red Rocket TV, nice to see you in here. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you. Okay, let's see here. Let's go into the next one. How to stop sub for sub YouTubers when they come to my channel. One thing you can do, and that's from Harold, one thing you can do to massively reduce it is to take a bunch of words that are related around the sub for sub begging thing and put those into your blocked words inside of your creator studio. I have a video about this. I'm not sure what the name of that video is off the top of my head, but it's something about, things YouTubers should know or something like that. But I show you specifically how to go in and do that, and specifically for the sub for sub stuff. Thrifty Steve, nice to see you in here, my friend. So Thrifty Steve, guys, he's fairly new to YouTube. First video he put out got like 20,000 views. He actually lives here in the same city as me, and we got to hang out for coffee last Tuesday, which was pretty cool. It was raining, and we went for it anyway. Us and our friend Rob met up at Starbucks, and we hung out, and we talked YouTube for about an hour and a half or so. So check out Thrifty Steve. He talks about basically anybody that's interested in coming to Thailand and basically staying within a budget and trying to, like, hey, I've got X amount of dollars and I want to come to Thailand. I have X amount of dollars coming in per month. I want to come to Thailand and I want to try to live on that. Thrifty Steve will help you learn how to do it. So check out his channel. Nice to see you in here, Steve. Okay, let's see here. How to collide with people if they don't care. I'm going to assume, Orson Tube, that instead of collide, I'm going to assume that you meant collab. If they do not care, then you're not going to be able to collaborate with them. So there's nothing really that you can do about that. But one thing that you can do, actually, there is one thing that you can do, and that is to make them care by making awesome content and growing your channel anyway, and basically just being awesome anyway, the best way that you know how. And then eventually, hopefully they will, reach out to you, or you can reach out to them again in the future or something like that. Let's see here. Is it this one, Nick? Ban comment spam and trolls on YouTube the fast way. Yeah, I think if that's the name of the title, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that may be. Let's see here. If I click on videos, be so good that they ask you. Yeah, that's definitely one. Says affiliate marketing MC. Be so good that they ask you. That's true. But on the flip side, everybody's, we're all focused on, doing what it is that we're doing. So, sometimes if you reach out to people for collaborations, they're busy, or sometimes they have all of their collaboration stuff going to a particular email or something like that they don't check that often. Or if you try to send it to them on Twitter, maybe a lot of people are sending messages to them on Twitter, so they don't, so they don't get to see it. It gets lost in the queue, so to speak. Same thing happens with Facebook. So sometimes it's not that they don't care. Maybe they just haven't seen the request or something like that. But like affiliate marketing MC said, as far as being so good they ask you, just focus on doing what it is that you're doing, and don't put as much weight on collaborations, and just focus on making your own stuff awesome. And then from there, then try to reach out again in the future when maybe you'll stand out a little bit more to them. Because here's the thing, right? Like, if you're trying to reach out, or if you're trying to collaborate with larger channels and things like that, Chiba Gaming, nice to see you in here. If you're trying to reach out to larger channels, a lot of YouTubers have TubeBuddy and vidIQ, right? And with vidIQ, they actually show you the subscriber number right next to every single comment. So in that case, when your subscriber number starts getting higher and you start leaving comments, around YouTube, people actually start hitting you up, just to talk to other YouTubers that are, in the same, in the same general subscriber range as them. You know what I mean? So like if I leave comments somewhere, then people hit me up. I'm sure Roberto, he probably gets hammered when he leaves a comment somewhere. And same thing with me, if I'm going through my comments and I see somebody that has, a bunch of subscribers, then, and by a bunch, I mean, 5,000, 10,000, something like that, then I'll go and I'll check and see what they're doing and see if there's a collaboration opportunity, if we would, our audiences would sync up and things like that. When does YouTube pay me after I monetize? They have a cutoff. I can't think of what the name of that is right now off the top of my head. We're rolling up on like 11:30 at night here, so my brain is a little bit mush. But basically, they pay you after you hit that limit. So I think it's $100. You have to reach before they actually send you a check. And with ads, it's probably going to take you a while, and you should probably figure out a better way to monetize. Let's see here. Tuber Tools or vidIQ? You're thinking TubeBuddy. I love that people make this mistake all the time. Tuber Tools is totally different than TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy, there's a link to that in the description. Tuber Tools, there's a link to that in the description as well. Check out both of them if you have not, because both of them, TubeBuddy will actually help you grow your channel. They'll help you start understanding how to rank and how to rank your videos, what tags to go for. It'll help you research your videos. They can help you A/B test your thumbnails and stuff like that. A lot of really awesome features inside of TubeBuddy, but TubeBuddy is an actual browser plugin. Tuber Tools is my website, and it's a web store and now a membership site, which you should all go check out, tubertools.com/members. But it's a membership site to where there's video graphics in there, there's audio files in there, all types of really cool stuff, green screen backgrounds and things like that. So definitely head over to Tuber Tools and check that out as well, because just opened it. Yeah, but you also contacted me. Elizabeth says, yeah, but you also contacted me when I went to Thailand. I never went to Chiang Mai, though. Yeah, and other things like that. That's a really important thing to mention, Anne. Thank you. Is on the collaboration thing about, collaborating when people don't care, is when Anne, because we connected on Facebook, actually, and she mentioned that she was coming to Thailand, and anytime that I see somebody coming to Thailand, I reach out and I'm like, oh, hey, what is going on? You're coming to Thailand, we should meet up, whatever. So if we end up going, at the same, on the same channel, then, or not the same channel, but in the same city, then, I always meet up with YouTubers that come to Thailand. And when that happens, as long as, the audiences are a match and things like that, or if they just make awesome stuff, then, or if the information they have can benefit my audience in some way, then I'll definitely collaborate. As another fantastic example of that, Nerdy Explorer, he came to Thailand and I was actually like chomping at the bit to collaborate with Nerdy Explorer because his videos are amazing. He makes awesome cinematic travel videos. He's actually a mod in here. I don't know if he left or not yet, but, when he came to Thailand, he said he was coming to Thailand, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is great! We have to do a collaboration." And we actually did 2. Only one of them have been put on the channel so far. Steve, I don't know if Thrifty Steve is still in here or not, but his channel is growing also, and most likely before he leaves, or I don't know if he's staying here. We didn't get into that discussion, but I want to do a collaboration eventually with him too. About things that he did to grow his channel for the specific type of channel that he has. Trip Hacks DC said, love those collaborations with Nerdy Explorer. Only one of them's been put out yet. There's still one in the can. Also. Alicia Visuals says, 11:30 p.m. Are you in Asia, Nick? Yes, I am in Thailand. Yeah, Thrifty Steve's still in the house. He says, yeah. So yeah, Thrifty Steve will, so you'll see a collaboration then from Thrifty Steve and I. Nick, please don't ignore me. Please help me. Me and my friends do YouTube. Okay, this is from Vivon117. Nick, please don't ignore me. Please help me. Me and my friends do YouTube, and I'm the only one who's seriously doing it. Please, please, please help. I seriously respect you. The only way that I can help is if you are the only one serious, then you should probably do it by yourself. If you're the only person that's serious about it and you're, wanting to actually make something of it, then you should probably just go out on your own. And I'm not sure what you guys have created together, but if you are already having problems like that, then yeah, you should probably go do your own thing. Okay, Vigard, the Nerdy Explorer says, Nick, you told me that you wanted to collab in a live stream, and I did not know why, because we have so different content, but it went well, and I see the value now. Yeah, like, that's the whole thing with collaborations with me. Like, the subscriber count isn't as important to me. Like, for me, with him, like, his content is so awesome that I was like, oh, of course, got to collaborate with him. And in addition to that, the way that we framed everything is also helpful for my audience, right? So even though our subscriber count is different, the collaborations that we put together are beneficial to the people that watch my videos, so it's still a good fit. So, that's another thing to keep in mind as far as the collaboration thing. Universe Guru says, Dollar Dude, haha, something I can relate to. Not sure what he said here. Universe Guru, great. I'm learning from Nick how to do this YouTube thing. Thrifty Steve, there's a Facebook group for Thailand vloggers. And I didn't know that, actually. Hey, Nerdy, let's see here. Danielle Branch, what is going on? She says, ditch the friends. Yeah, keep them as friends, but just don't keep them as YouTube partners. New subscriber here, trying to step up my YouTube game, working hard to get that first 1,000 subs, says Jay Malone. Jay, you're a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you're learning a lot. High five, fist bump. Welcome aboard, my friend. These live streams, basically, I hop on here and, I start them out as a video topic. You know, like in this one, you know, YouTuber problems, how to overcome the problems of being a YouTuber. Basically, we just come in here and we talk about the problems that YouTubers have, and we kind of go back and forth and try to come up with different things on, you know, how to solve the problems that we all go through. Some of the things that we talked about, you know, for the replay is low confidence, basically how to, you know, how to boost your confidence up. And we can revisit this stuff if you guys want. How to come up with video ideas. Larry had some problems with lighting, so we were talking about that. File management, getting noticed, we ended up talking about that, and tech issues in gear. And what prompted this, for those of you that are just coming into the live stream, what prompted this is I got a new audio interface so that I didn't have to use my Zoom for my audio interface. And I had all types of issues with it, trying to get everything routed up the way that I wanted, because I'm trying to make my live streams better by processing my voice before it actually goes through. So basically, you would hear me the same now as you would hear me in a video. And it didn't work out. so I'm still running through the interface, but I wasn't able to route it all through Adobe Audition yet, like I had planned. So next week, I should have all of that stuff worked out. And also, for those of you that are coming in here, if there's anybody in here that is not familiar with me, my name is Nick. I help YouTubers grow their channels, make videos, and all types of other YouTube-related stuff. So if you want to grow your channel, make videos and all types of other YouTube-related stuff, start now by hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so that you don't miss anything. Okay, Cam Design Studio. Okay, Affiliate Marketing MC says, do you schedule your streams? I started doing consistent streams and the views are way up now. Currently, I don't schedule them ahead of time. I was going to do that this week, and I'm glad I didn't, because I was trying to work out this issue. Starting this coming week, I will be scheduling them as soon as I get this audio thing worked out. Then I'm going to be scheduling them ahead of time so that when people are coming in, they're seeing the videos and they go to the channel page, they'll see the other, you know, they'll see that it's coming. So I'm going to start scheduling them, but I haven't yet. But usually I'm on every Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern time, but I'm coming on late today because of the issue that I had trying to get all of this stuff worked out before the stream. And guys, also, just to mention it, if you're also coming in the stream, you'll see it down there in the ticker. Make sure that you head over to tubertools.com/members and check it out. Watch the video over there just so that you can see what is on offer. That is my website, and that is one of the things that that I do in addition to ads to actually monetize my channel. So if you want to you know, support the channel, then you can join through Tuber Tools. Or if you want to get video graphics and audio and all types of really, really cool stuff that you can use in your videos. I've spent a long time making this stuff, and it's updating 3 times a week with new content as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely head over to tubertools.com/members and check it out. The Universe Guru says, scheduling live streams makes it stressful, and also for me, less people come in if I schedule them. But if I just go live, more people come in. Odd, right? That is odd. I would think it would be opposite of that. Huh, interesting. So yeah, let's have that discussion after I schedule a few and see if I get the same result. Because Affiliate Marketing MC says that it was the opposite way for him. So yeah, interesting. Okay, let's see here. Free American Spirit, dude. What is going on, Greg? Nice to see you in here, my friend. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday morning, I believe it is, where you are. Nick, I didn't schedule my live and only got 5 people, so it has put me off. Yeah, well, the thing is you know, when your channel is Flash in your pan says just joined today, Nick. Flash in the pan, I don't see. I didn't get a notification earlier today because I haven't officially announced it being open yet. I didn't get a notification for that. You might be thinking TubeBuddy Flash in your pan instead of tubertools.com. You know, you might have actually bought something from the front end store, but what I'm talking about is the actual membership area. Let's see here. Will do. Red Rocket TV. Ann says, I know you go live on Saturday, so I try to look for them. I clicked the bell on you today. My first time ever to do that for a channel. Awesome. It's great to know that you like the streams that much to click on the bell just to get notified of the streams. That's awesome. And yeah, but it's usually on Saturday. Every now and then it'll be Sunday. But yeah, I try to go Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern is what I shoot for. And that's usually right around the time that I go. Greg says, I can't stay long. Have to work this weekend. Way behind on videos and real work. Yeah, that's cool, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it, Greg. Caveman Ethics says, I got to get back to work. I'll catch you in the replay. Thanks. No sweat. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, Discovering Natural. Discovering Natural is good to go. Vigard, they are totally welcome here. I'm not sure what they said, but they are totally good to go. So I just unblocked them. I'm not sure what they said, but yeah, they are normally good to go. I talk to them a lot on YouTube, actually. Vivon17 says, Nick, you give the best tips. Thank you. I appreciate it. That is very kind of you. I appreciate it. Nick, please help me. I made 14 videos in 14 days and I didn't gain 1 sub. What kind of videos are you making? I'm going to go look at your channel real quick. Okay, fun and entertaining. You have 26 subscribers. Your channel page is not optimized at all. Your header doesn't say anything about what it is that you do. And the video topics that you have are not anything that stands out. So I'm guessing you're probably not getting a lot of views on these either. Hey, you got a comment. That's good. Yeah, make content that people are looking for. And you have to optimize all your stuff, man. I have videos about this on my channel. Go watch the videos on my channel about, I did fun and entertaining. I replied to your comment. Go watch the videos on my channel. All the people in my sidebar on my channel page. Go watch all of their videos. Oh, okay. You hit the wrong one. No problem. Yeah, like I'm saying, fun and entertaining. You get subs by making content that people are looking for. You also want to optimize your channel page, and you want to make videos that people are actually looking for. That's how you get started. Is you want to increase your you want to increase your ability to be discovered by other people by making content that other people are actually looking for. Because, you know, if you have 26 subscribers and you are going for, you know, a trend, then, you might rank for that. You might get suggested around just a tad, but most likely you're going to get pushed out really, and I'm going to say really a couple more times, really quick. And guys, I see Brandon Foltz shared this live stream on Twitter. Thank you. I appreciate it, Brandon. Larry Snow also shared this on Twitter. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it, my man, a lot. So guys, let's light this up here. So what are some problems that you're having? Some YouTube problems that you are having? Let's get back on that track here. How to have a successful filmmaking channel. If you look at, man, what's his name? He doesn't do just filmmaking, but he also does tips and he does vlog type channels. Peter Kennan, I think is his name. Watch that dude and get inspiration from him and really analyze and reverse engineer what it is that he's doing. How can I pay if my country is not available in the YouTube country list? I'm at 673 subs. If you can't get paid, oh, you mean for the super chat? Yeah, you can't. If it's not available in your country, then it's not available in your country. That's a YouTube thing, and you can't work around it unless you set everything up in another country and then go back to your country, or unless you use a VPN and you set things up that way. Hey, Nick, I've improved my channel banner and all of your thumbnails. Could you dedicate me 5 seconds to review them shortly and very quickly? By the view, my views and subs went up as well, thanks to that. Peter McKinnon, yeah, that's his channel. Third Brother, I'm not doing channel reviews right now. I might do them here in just a little bit, but right now I'm not doing them. Let's see here. Nick, I have a drop of subs. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Help, please. If your subs are dropping, then you probably did not make content that the people that watch your videos are into. or you have disrupted your schedule and you're not getting pushed out as much, or you are not ranking your videos as much to drive that traffic in, or something along those lines. Right now, and this happened a month before last or 2 months ago for me also, to where I'm down right now about 600 subscribers per month, maybe 700 subscribers per month right now, but I know exactly why, and I'm doing the things right now to bring it all back up. But you know, that happens. You know, that's part of looking in your analytics and learning how to do, or you know, how to understand that part of things, and how to understand the people that you are targeting with your content as well. It's extremely important, because when your numbers start falling, then you can look at all of that stuff and you can say, okay, well, what is it exactly? What type of content am I making? Is it still a perfect fit for the people? What have I changed? If I haven't changed anything, then where am I sharing my videos? Where am I not sharing my videos? Is YouTube, the platform, treating me differently? You know, you have to look into all of that stuff when your numbers start dropping. But it's not a big deal. There's ebbs and flows with YouTube. So if your numbers drop, it's not a big deal. They'll come back up as long as you figure out why, or as long as you continue making content that the people that watch your videos are into, because they're the people that are going to give you the watch time to regenerate everything. Social media tech, I'm doing fantastic. How are you? Got to run, bro. Talk with you Monday. Absolutely, Greg. Says Free American Spirit. That is Greg. I will talk to you Monday, my man. Yes, absolutely. Please help me. I want some views. I'm trying to make more views, but I don't get them. Help. Please help. Do you think that my banner, icon, etc. are good? Please, says Theo K. Theo, I'm not doing channel reviews right now, but what I can tell you is that if you go to my channel page, you'll see all types of content that will help you learn how to get views. I actually have view-specific videos on my channel. So make sure that you go to my channel, you watch my videos, and you watch the videos of all of the people in my sidebar as well, because their videos will also help you learn how to get views on your videos. So now I clicked the wrong button here, and I'm trying to get back into my stream so I can make sure the preview is going and all that good stuff. All right, there we go. All right, 97 people in here. Guys, if you are not familiar with me, if you are just coming in and you are not familiar with me, my name is Nick. I make videos that help creators grow their channels, make videos, and all types of other YouTube-related stuff. So hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon right now if you want to learn how to grow your channel and make videos and all types of other YouTube-related stuff. Okay, Red Rocket says, me know what's your new channel. Chiba Gaming says, Roberto is here. Absolutely, he is. Oh, was he commenting it again? Should I do something to improve my channel banner? Is the question. Let's see here. Let's go to Roberto's channel. This will be fun. I would put your face in it. I love your cartoon, by the way. Whoever did that cartoon did an awesome job. But yeah, I would definitely put your face in there. But you have here an excellent example, guys. If you go to Roberto's channel, he just left a comment in here. If you're not familiar with Roberto, he helps creative people be creative. And he arms them basically with all the knowledge and information they need to know to amplify their creativeness. But yeah, the only thing that I would change, since you asked, the only thing that I would change is I would put a better shot of you in your face in here. I think the one of you drawing on the tablet, that's cool, but you can't see it a lot. You have to actually really look for it. But as far as everything else is concerned, you got your hashtags in there. You have your tune, which is also a part of a lot of your thumbnails. You have your motivating and educating creatives as your headline, or as the main focus point on there. And you have your inspirational branding message of always be creating. So I think all of that is you've nailed that. The only thing that I would do differently, Roberto, since you asked, is I would put a better shot of you, since you are definitely a recognizable person. I would without question put your face in there somewhere. Joshua Pumery. Yeah, I'm actually going to copy that out right now and save that to a notepad. Yeah, thanks for letting me know on the tune. I just want to go look at the person's work. Let's see, Josh Poomery. Bam. Oh, he's got a YouTube channel too. Nice. I'll go there and subscribe right now. Nice. Thanks, Roberto. Cubicle Gang, what is going on? Astrofocus, nice to see you in here. Berto says, but yeah, I've been thinking to add my face in there. Yeah, man, that's the only thing. Everything else is awesome. Fitting, right? Awesome. But yeah, I think just replacing that blue, or not the blue, but replacing that picture of you on the drawing board, that's the only thing that I would change. Everything else is great. Nick, I'll introduce you guys on Facebook. That would be awesome. Thank you, Roberto. I appreciate it. Hey, Nick, I need some help drawing people to my channel, Bright Gaming. Check out my channel page. Tons of videos on it. Check out Roberto's page. You can click on his name right now and go check out his channel. He has a whole playlist on teaching people how to grow their YouTube channels, specifically called How to Grow Your YouTube Channel Fridays. So go over there and check that out. And also check out all the other people in my sidebar as well on my channel page, because they will also help you get the information that you need. Because the thing is, it comes with knowledge, basically, right? Like, you have to learn. Like, YouTube is the website. It's a computer that makes all of these judgments based on, you know, all of these different aspects of what it is that we're doing. And you have to learn how to work within that. And in addition to the computer side of it, you also have to learn to work within the community side of it, so that you can, you know, interact with other people as well, because those people, in addition to, you know, being the people that you're talking to on YouTube, in addition to that, you know, they're also adding to your watch time and, you know, all of that stuff, which helps propel your channel forward as well. Andrew Edwards in the house. Nice to see you, my man. I wouldn't say influencer is appropriate unless the person actually has influence. Creator or video creator is what I typically use myself. Nice. Nice. Yeah, nice to see you in here, man. I'm looking forward well, I'm not going to say that publicly because I'm not sure if it's something you want me to say publicly, but from the conversation, I'm hoping you go forward with that. That would be awesome. Hey, Nick, on my thumbnails, they all have recognizable names, but it doesn't allow the image behind it to stand out. What should I value more? Let's see here. Astrofocus. Yeah, and Andrew Edwards, guys, he does tech stuff, and he's the owner of Gear Live. So click on his name too and check out Andrew Edwards. Let's see here. Regard. Thanks. I have a decent community. I respond to all of my comments, says Bright Gaming. That is awesome. Bright Gaming, that is a fantastic thing to do, responding to your comments, because, you know, here's the thing with comments is, as long as you can, and as long as you have the time to do it, responding to comments is great, because, like, I've met some fantastic people in person that have came to Thailand. I've met some fantastic people, and, you know, virtually as well, that I've just talked to in comments, right? The conversation started there. And if I would have never answered the comments, and I would have, you know, just been a snob, so to speak, and been like, well, I'm not going to answer that person's comment, then, you know, I would have never had the opportunity to meet some of the people that I've had the chance to meet, which would have been a bummer. So you know, it's really important that you answer comments. Astrofocus, man, I think your stuff is awesome. I think your thumbnails look great, and your pictures come through as well. So I think you're okay there, and you have your own style too. So yeah, I would just keep rolling with that. Andrew Edwards says, "What up, Nick? What is up, Andrew?" Is it live now? Pam LJZ, it's live. It is live. We are live right now in this moment, 11:57 p.m. where I am right now. And whatever time it is where you are, that is the timestamp. We are live right now at this point in time in 2017, May the 20th. No problem, Astrofocus. Nick, I have a drop in subs. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Help. If you're having a drop in subs, I just went over this one. If you're having a drop in subs, you know, it's really important that you dig into your analytics and try to figure out why. In a lot of cases, that comes down to not making content that fits your target audience. And what I mean by that is, if you're making content about topic A, right? And all of the people on your channel are interested in topic A, but you diversify a little bit and you start making videos about topic B, even though maybe it's somewhat related, but it's not really related, then the people that are there for topic A aren't really or they might not be as interested in topic B, right? So because of that, they won't watch those videos as long, and you won't gain that watch time on those videos. And because of it, that particular video is going to suffer, and possibly the next video, depending on how well that one does, or depending on, the momentum that gets started on that one, might also suffer. So if you're getting a drop in subs, then it's not necessarily that you're doing anything wrong. It's just that, something might have changed somewhere as far as, the interaction that you're having with the people, the actual watch time that you're getting. Maybe your videos that were ranking are, well, let me rephrase this. If you're talking about people are unsubscribing from you, that's a totally different thing than your view to sub ratio is dropping. So if we're talking about your view to sub ratio, then all the stuff that I just mentioned, that applies. If people are actually leaving, then it's not a huge deal, because we all lose subscribers on a regular basis. YouTube also does clean outs of accounts. So, sometimes there's big subscriber drops on everybody's channels. But if you are consistently having a lot of people unsubscribe from your channel, then in that case, I would just look at, make sure that you're serving the people that are watching your videos, so to speak. Clasher Pekkas says, Nick, my videos are not ranked. Help, please. I have videos about how to rank videos on my channel page. You can go and check those out. Roberto Blake, who was in here, I'm not sure if he still is or not, but he also has videos on his channel. All the people in my sidebar, they also have, if you go to my channel page, all those people in my sidebar, they also have videos on how to rank your videos. Brian G. Johnson, he also has some great videos on the topic. So definitely go and check it out. Check those, check all those people out. Andrew says, how the heck do I send a super chat on mobile? Yeah, it should be right next to your little chat box, Andrew. But it's cool. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. I do vlogs and skits and stuff, but I never have an idea on a thumbnail. Please help. Sad Rester Vlog says, I do vlogs and skits and stuff, but I never have an idea on a thumbnail. Please help. In the case of a vlog, basically try to take an emotional picture if you can, or just a picture that kind of sums up what the vlog is about, and use that. If you can add some text to it for the people that visually browse and that don't, read a lot of the actual titles, but they just visually browse. If you want to add a little bit of text to it, that's a good thing to do. But if you struggle with what to put on a thumbnail, just try to sit down and think when you make your video, okay, what is this video about? What is the main things or the most exciting things that have happened in this video? And try to summarize that in one image and make that your thumbnail. This is YouTube after all, and community is everything. This is not a TV program where you can't interact back, says Vigard the Nerdy Explorer. Absolutely. That's the best thing about YouTube, is it is a social network, so answering comments, interacting with people, all that stuff. I mean, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Flash in the pan, my account name on your site is... Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'll check that out later. I'm actually going to copy that just to make sure that any necessary credit was given and all that stuff. So thank you for that. Well, I thought I was going to, but looks like I'm not going to be able to copy that right now. Life with Miko says, thanks, Nick. No sweat. Red Rocket TV. Hi from Dublin, Ireland. What is going on in the fog? Hello from Chiang Mai, Thailand. I always have trouble making thumbnails, says Chiba Gaming. If I remember right, I'm going to look right now, but if I remember right, your thumbnails actually look pretty cool. Hold on, let me look. And Chiba Gaming from Japan. There was actually a, you might like this information. There was actually oh, your thumbnails are fine. There was actually a cosplay thing, or it's still going on here, at the mall today. It's today and tomorrow, where all types of really awesome local cosplay people are out there and making some really cool costumes. Some of the stuff they ordered off the internet, some of the stuff is obviously homemade, but they did just an amazing job. I think that tomorrow I'm probably going to take my camera over there and take some shots for Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, head over to Nimmin, or I'm sorry, Instagram.com/Nick Nimmin. Because if I go over there and I take those pictures, then I'll upload them to Instagram, because there's some really awesome costumes that I saw today, and I'd love to share those. I'm actually thinking of, because I have a stormtrooper helmet, like a legit stormtrooper helmet, and I have a costume that's halfway built. It's not finished yet. It will be for the new Star Wars when it comes out, but Thrifty Steve says he's going to shoot some of it tomorrow. Yeah, some awesome outfits over there. But I have a makeshift, it's kind of like a SWAT outfit, no kind of to it, but it's a SWAT outfit. And basically I've got like the bulletproof vest, and I had an Imperial patch made, so that, you know, there's like a circle Imperial patch here. I've actually got a video, like a clip of it somewhere in one of my videos on my channel, but I'm considering actually dressing up and going to it as well. So Thrifty Steve, if you see somebody with a stormtrooper helmet dressed like a SWAT person, that's me. So come over and say hey. Let's see here. Have a great day, Red Rocket, says Flash in the Pan. Bye, Red Rocket. Let's see here. You would love our Star Wars Jeep. Have it on my channel. People always want to take pictures of it. You have a Star Wars Jeep? See, now that's how you get somebody to go look at your channel. Right? I am heading over there. I'm subscribing right now, just so that I can make sure and go check out the Star Wars Jeep. Yeah, just subscribe to your channel. I'm gonna go check out that Star Wars Jeep. Oh, good stuff. Hey guys, if you are just coming into the stream, my name is Nick. I help YouTubers grow their channels, make videos, and all types of other YouTube related stuff. So make sure that you subscribe right now and hit the bell notification icon if that's something that you're interested in. Let's see here. Whoa, Star Wars is awesome. Absolutely. Let's see. Nick, does your partner do YouTube? By partner, I'm assuming that you mean my girlfriend, and she does not do YouTube, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. She's shy, and she has this thing that where, you know, like a lot of people have, you know, they're worried about, you know, hey, you know, what if people make fun of me? What if they don't like the videos I make and all that stuff? So I'm trying to work her through that part of it. And like here in Thailand, there's some huge channels here in Thailand, but the competition here is nothing compared to what it is in the States. So getting videos, I actually, I'm not going to go into that, but getting videos to rank here in Thailand is a lot easier than it is in the States, because the competition isn't there and the knowledge set isn't there. Like here, there's a lot of, you know, in the States, in the Western world, the English speaking world, there's a lot of people teaching, you know, how to do YouTube. In Thailand, there are people teaching it, but not a lot. So, you know, so it's a lot easier to actually get your foot in the door here. Hey, Nick, I have a vid on the costumes of Star Wars original trilogy. Nice. You know what? I have not seen that. I've been to your channel. I'm actually subscribed, but I don't know if I saw... Oh, nope. Let's see here. Oh, nice. Yep, see it. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back to that one, too. So you guys are going to keep me busy now. After this live stream, I'm going to be going around checking out all these Star Wars videos. Oh, I love it. Okay. Oh, and guys, by the way, also remember to check out tubertools.com/members for video graphics and all types of awesome stuff that you can use in your YouTube videos. And in addition to that, just so you know, I'm also going to be doing part of the package there is that you get in-depth monthly training videos as well, which is, it's going to be extremely valuable because I like to, you know, add value to whatever it is that I do. So it's definitely going to be very valuable and informative information that's going to be shared over there. Kitslams Art says, Nick, I wanted to let you know I'll be carving Stormtrooper videos soon. I'll be sure to send it in your direction. Please do. Thank you. And I've already watched your Oreo cookie Star Wars videos. Awesome stuff, man. I love what you're doing over on your channel. I love your thumbnails too. Kitslams Art. Awesome thumbnails. Let's see here. I'm a FAA licensed drone pilot, so a majority of my content has been drone-related videos. Oh, nice. That's cool. So if you're FAA licensed, so basically you can do you do it commercially, essentially, right? Quizzard says it's Tuber Tools, right? Yeah, tubertools.com. I actually have it. It's going to be going across the ticker right there. You'll see it right there on the ticker at the bottom of the screen, tubertools.com/members. There's also a front-end store, but I just opened up the member side of it as well. Let's see here. So Howard, now, is there any type of mic for an Android phone so it doesn't pick up wind? Absolutely. And let's see, I actually have one. Well, I thought it was there. And I don't know where it is. Yeah, they have a Rode Video Mic Me, is what it's called. I have a review of it on my channel. It's a Rode Video Mic Me, and it comes with what's called a dead cat, which is basically something that you put on top of it. And I'm actually going to show you, because I think, nope, no idea where it's at. Okay, I'm not going to show it to you. I lied. I'm a liar. Yeah, I thought it was over there, but it's not. But yeah, basically you plug it into your phone. It just goes in the bottom of your phone, and then you put the dead cat on it, and then it blocks all the sound and all that stuff. So you're good. Okay. Update your banner and create eye-popping thumbnails. I'm not sure what the conversation is there. Let's see. Here's my channel name. Fine. Does Tuber Tools have any editing help? No, it does not inside. It's like video graphics and audio files and stuff like that. The NSHM network of the new self-help movement. That's a tongue twister every time I say that, because you were in the last live stream too, I think. Yeah, it doesn't have editing help yet. But as it grows, I'm going to add like that kind of stuff in there too. But as of right now, it does not have editing help. Okay, Nick Nimmin, thanks for the info. Got to go. I'll catch the rest on playback. Peace, everyone. Enjoy your weekend, says BK Banga. You have an excellent weekend yourself. Keep in mind, different brands of phones have different plugs. Samsung and Huawei not compatible. Always check your brand's compatibility. Yeah, the Samsung, the Rode Video Mic Me works with the Samsung. That's what I have. It worked with my J7 and it works with my S7? 8? Yeah, S7. So yeah, it works in both of those. And with the iPhone, which is actually what it was made for, there is the Lightning port that you have to get an adapter for. I think it actually comes with the phone, but you can kind of rig it up that way. When doing non-live videos, I find it best to use a separate MP3 recorder instead of a wireless mic. It has been a lifesaver for dead audio. Yeah, with mine, I do I route it all right into my camera, so I don't have to sync anything up in post or anything like that. But yeah, that's a great way to do it, is having a separate audio recorder so that you pull it in so that you have that backup as well. Excellent tip. Thank you. Let's see. They call the cover a dead cat. It looks more like an old toupee. If I can remember, I'm going to start calling it an old toupee now instead of a dead cat. That's hilarious. Let's see here. Danielle Branch, Andrew at Roberto Blake is going to be your man. Let's see here. The best way to create thumbnails for my videos, I've struggled to create really good ones. Hector Penna, a great way to make thumbnails for your videos is, of course, using Photoshop. If you don't have Photoshop, you can use a website called canva.com. And they have templates and things like that you can use that will get you started. And then, as time passes, and if you want to learn how to do graphics and things like that to make them yourself, then you can do that. But Canva has a lot of really cool templates to get you started. The downside is if you use those templates, then your stuff is going to look, you know, kind of similar to other people's stuff. Dollar Dude says, what would you say are the most important subscriber milestones? Really, man, really, it's personal preference, dude. I'm saying that because you're Dollar Dude. Kind of like the Big Lebowski, right? I'm just going to call you the dude. Yeah, dude. The most important subscriber numbers or most important subscriber milestones are personal subscriber numbers. Like, you know, for one person, it might be 100. For another person, it might be 1,000. Another person, it might be 10,000 or 100,000. So for me, they usually run in blocks of 10. At first, you know, 100, just like pretty much everybody. At first, 1 was great. 2, or the second after that was like 50. Sweet, crossed 50. Then 100. Sweet, crossed 100. Awesome. I'm like in the big time now. And then from there, 500 wasn't a big deal for me. But 1,000 was cool. Loved that one. 5,000 was cool. But 10,000 for me was huge. 10,000 for me was like, 10,000 was like, okay, well, things are getting serious now, right? And then from there, like 20,000 was like, okay, yeah, this is okay, this is great. And then, you know, the 30 that I just crossed recently was also fantastic. 40, I'm also excited for. 35, you know, not as big of a deal, but 35 is cool. But 40, basically, I'm rolling in 10s now. But what's funny is right now, to answer your question, dude, right now, I'm actually more focused on like what I'm getting per day than what my overall, you know, than what my overall count is. So even though I keep track of the overall count, like I'm more focused on what's happening on a daily basis than I am on what is happening on a, you know, like what that overall number is. Hey, Nick, any strong tips to get to your first subs, says Cubicle Gang? Yeah, absolutely. Rank your videos in search. Learn to rank your videos in search. Learn to share your videos in places that your content will be welcomed instead of considered spam. Make content that people are actually looking for. I don't know if I said that one or not yet. We're over midnight now. Yeah, make content that people are looking for, and make content that is great. You know, as far as great, I mean, you know, content that is useful to people, and interact with your community, because the more you interact, the more subscribers that you're going to get, because people appreciate that conversation because they're trying to have a conversation with you. So, you know, you definitely want to make sure that you interact. Roberto comes in and says that with the exception 100, 1,000, and 10,000 unlock specific features. Also, I did the math, and 10K puts you in the top 10% of active creators. Nobody realizes that there are 6 million active creators. Wow. Yeah, that's new information for me too, man. That's awesome information. Math, 10K puts you in the top 10% of active creators. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I know I was talking with David Walsh at one time, and he said that most channels... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Most channels are or don't make it to the 100 subscriber mark. And I thought that was interesting. And of course, you know, I mean, that doesn't mean, I mean, I guess it takes into consideration people that aren't even making videos. But I thought that was interesting too. So yeah, that's really cool information. Thank you for that. Let's see. I love safe troops at 1,000. Nick, how to make a good channel name. Okay. How to make a good channel name, says Apple Ren YT. Okay. When it comes to naming your channel, it's important that, that you make your channel name, if you can. Hey, John Marshall, nice to see you. Steve's Bumper Cam, nice to see you as well. Love seeing familiar faces. Let's see here. Tuber Tools is no good response, though. Nice. Do you have a suggestion for a good website to buy graphics for one's YouTube channel and videos? Tuber Tools, absolutely. What was I going to say? Let's see here. Where did it go? To make a good channel name. Yes, to make a good channel name. So, of course, you can use your personal name, which is good if you're going to brand yourself. If you have a business of some kind, you obviously want that to be your channel name. If you can, depending on the type of content that you make, if you can say the type of content that you make in your channel name, that's also a bonus. But one thing that I recommend is also try not to use numbers when you can avoid it, because if you use numbers, you're always going to have to tell people that number. So let's say that you're on a podcast in the future and people can't see what it is, your actual number, you're doing a collaboration with somebody or whatever. When you say, you know, yeah, I am, you know, Danielle 4, then you have to say, and that's for the number, not FOUR, right? So unless you get both channels, then you know, you have to clarify that. So using numbers, try to avoid that if you can. Sometimes, you know, if you want to set it up that way, you can, but it just makes it easier for you in the long run if you don't use numbers in your name. Basically, we'll sum this one up real quick. Try to make your name related to the type of content that you make. That way, when people see your comments, then they know that it's your stuff. As an example, a friend of mine, Everything Tesla, his channel name is Everything Tesla, and his topic is everything about Tesla, right? I mean, he talks about anything that goes on with Tesla. He does a news series, and he talks about the actual car. He's a Tesla owner, so he talks about the you know, tips and tricks for the actual car itself, and he just talks about general things that are happening around the Tesla brand. So when he leaves a comment on a channel, anybody that's even remotely interested in Tesla, when they see his channel name, then it makes sense. Oh, well, hey, I'm at least going to go look at their channel and see why they named themselves Everything Tesla. So it's a perfect match to his content. So that particular name is a fantastic name for a channel, just as an example. Okay, Levi, thanks, man. Hi, man, I've been deleted on YouTube. I lost 200 subs, and I'm struggling with views now. Please help, man. Struggling with views? Head to my channel page. Tons of videos there. And also check out all the people in my sidebar as well. YDPOX, same thing. Diesel Nation Gaming, what is going on? Nice to see you in here. Rick W. Burkett says, I'm working on starting a new channel of historical content videos. That's cool. There will be a wide variety of topics that overlap American West, civilization, world. Should it be more than one channel? No. Because in your case, Rick, because you are working under the umbrella of historical content, I would definitely run all of that on one channel, but just break it down into different playlists. And also try to, if you can, I don't know what your plan is for, you know, your actual content plan is for the channel, but if you can break it down into playlists, and when you're actually saying, okay, well, I'm going to release videos about, you know, this era and this era and this era and this era, then I would try to do that in a way that makes sense. So that, you know, so if you release a video on, you know, Roman times, for example, that, you know, something that is kind of related to that would come next, or maybe go through a transition of time or something like that. Or you cover certain eras on certain days of the week if you're doing if you're doing daily content. Or, you know, every first week of the month you do this era, every second week of the month you do this era, third week of the month you do this area, fourth week of the month you do this era, or something, you know, something along those lines. But yeah, I would still, because it's still under the history umbrella, so I would definitely keep all that stuff on the same channel. Because history people are into history. You know, I'm not a history buff, but, you know, I'm a little bit interested in history. So when I run across the history channel, I usually binge watch the content that's on there. So in your case, if I landed on your channel and you only had one era, I would watch those videos. But if you had videos from a bunch of different eras, then I would be more likely to watch those instead of click your recommendation to go check out your other channel that covers a totally different era. Plus, there's the whole management side of it too. So yeah, I would definitely put that under there. Checked on Social Blade, there are about 40,000 channels with over 100,000 subscribers. Nice. Yeah, so like that, you know, that's, yeah, really cool info. Yeah, it lets you know, like in your case, right? With, you know, cause you're what, 250 now, 250,000. I think you crossed that already. So yeah, so you're like, the higher you go, the, you know, you'll be in the 1% soon enough, right? And then people will be outside protesting. They'll be outside your house. Hey, Roberto's in the 1%. Get him out of there. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Nick, I uploaded videos about puzzles. Can you give me some strong tips to grow my channel? Cubicle Gang. About puzzles. It's interesting. Hold on, I'm going to go look. You know, I think I've looked at your channel before. Hold on, I'm actually going to pull this up here real quick and see. About puzzles. First off, I'd make it clear in your channel header that you're talking about puzzles, because right now it doesn't say anything. First ever challenge cubing. Yeah, I would definitely work on your titles too. Yeah, I would definitely work on your titles. Just quick tips here. I would definitely work on your titles, and I would definitely make it obvious that you're making puzzle videos in your channel header. Let's see here. I got to go, Nick. Thanks for the tips. Sad rester vlogs. Later. See ya. Bye. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Yankee Yancey Albert, thanks for that advice. I will check my playlist and see what I can do. You're the first one who's ever offered any real advice. And try. And I always try. Nice. You're in the vlog niche. Find and do it. Casey Neistat is on the move in his storytelling. Oh, missed that one. Just bumped out. Close to 250K at about 500 or 225K based on the math. I'm technically now in the 1%. Elite snob. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. I'm actually going to come and protest. I'm going to be that one person out in your front yard, like 1%, down with the 1% of YouTube. Oh, that's awesome. Rubik's Cube is my guess. Oh, because the cubicle gaming. Okay, I'm new to the live streams. I really like them and trying hard to hit the first 100 subs. Any tips? Yeah, to get the first 100 subs is make stuff that people want to watch. Make stuff that people are looking for. And make content that is entertaining in some way, inspirational in some way, that helps people in whatever way. Make that type of content. Even entertainment content, just for the record, entertainment content is still helpful content. It's still valuable content. You know, it disconnects people from their day-to-day life and lets them escape into whatever it is that you are doing. So that's extremely valuable content as well, as long as it's good content. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to bail. I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to go watch some Star Wars videos. So you guys, everybody that's popped in here, LOL, I'll put an Underwood and bribe you with barbecue at the protest. Nice. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out in the live stream. I appreciate it. A new video coming on Monday with Mina, the universe guru. And that video is tips for live streaming on your channel, because she does live streams all the time. So basically it's her tips, 5 tips, I believe it is, on things to keep in mind when you are doing live stream videos like this one. So if you are new to my channel, hey, Everything Tesla just popped in here. He says, oh no. Yeah, I was just talking about your content because we were talking about channel names. And I was talking about your channel name being good because you have Everything Tesla as your channel name. And that makes it where people that are interested in Tesla know, hey, I need to at least click on this guy's channel to see what it is that he, what it is that he does. So yeah, since you got here, man, I'm out of here. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for swinging by. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Like I said before, if you guys have not checked out Tuber Tools yet, head over to tubertools.com. Head over to the members section, tubertools.com/members, where you can get all types of really cool stuff for your videos there. And Kill Creation says Stormtrooper. I guess you're looking at this. Absolutely. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Roberto, thanks for hanging out. Andrew Edwards, that was in here earlier, thanks for swinging by as well. All of you guys, thanks for swinging by. Thanks for hanging out. Thrifty Steve. Me and Rob usually meet up, like Tuesday or Wednesdays, Thrifty Steve. So if you are hanging out, then I will see you on Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever that next meetup is. And you guys have an awesome night. Besides that, awesome day wherever it is that you happen to be. And if there's anything that you're holding back on, anything that you want to do, go ahead and start now so that your future self will thank you for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.